Hello everyone, my name is Danielle and this is Excalibur Books, and today we are going to be choosing my November TBR. So like usual, I'm gonna go through what we picked out last month to read. And I actually thought I was doing so well and reading loads of books on my TBR until I came to calculate it for this video. These are the three physical books we picked out, and then we also picked out, I'm pretty sure we also picked out All the Fiends of Hell by Adam Neville. I actually only read the Invocations. I did start Alchemized. I fully intended to read it, but I did DNF it at about 150 pages in. Yeah, not a good experience with this book. But I will be filming a wrap-up for the last 3 months, I think, so I'll talk more about what I've read in this month. But yeah, not very good again, 1 book out of 5. So let's try and do better in November, because the past 3 months I've read either none or just one of my TBRs. So we're going to be picking out of the jar again. I do have a book club book that I need to get to, which is Bright Young Women. So I'm going to try and squeeze that in. First, let's do... So last time we did 3 challenges and 2 book pulls, so I might switch it up and do 3 pulls out of this jar and 2 out of the challenges, just to change it up every month. So let's first pull a book out of this. Now this has just had loads added to it from all the books from my birthday book haul, so it's even more full. I've tried to mix it up so they're not all just at the top. Let's pick one of these. Try not to get them all over the floor. Got one. I don't know why I show you, because you can't see it. The Babysitter. The Babysitter. I feel like that's a Joyce Carol Oates book, but I didn't think I have it. Okay, so I'm so confused because I've looked at my Goodreads on my Kindle and just had a quick look about, and I don't have anything called The Babysitter, and the only thing I can think of is the Joyce Carol Oates book, but I'm pretty sure I don't own that because I was going to get it out for the library. Oh, 1 second, it might be a Richard Lehman book. Nope, I got so excited thinking it was a Richard Lehman book that I've got downstairs, but there isn't one called The Babysitter there. So I guess I'm just gonna have to pull another one out. I'm gonna be so annoyed if I find a book called The Babysitter somewhere. This is the problem with owning too many books. Oh, we got Pines by Blake Crouch. I do know where this one is. So here's Pines by Blake Crouch. I got this recently on Vinted, but I have just discovered it's on Kindle Unlimited, so, but oh well. This one I'm not sure if I will like. I heard Books with Emily Fox likes this one. It's dusty up there. But I have read the back now, and it is about secret service agents and federal agents and stuff like that. It is set in a small town, which I think our main character is stuck in, and something feels off and he has to investigate. This is part of a series. Yeah, I'm not sure. I was really excited for it, but since I've heard that it's very secret agent FBI, I have lost interest a little bit. But this will give me the chance to give it a go. Let's pick from the challenge jar, my favourite jar, because it gives you a bit of freedom to pick something sometimes. Random emoji. I'm going to go on Google and find a random emoji generator. Okay, so let's press it. Now, I've done 3, so maybe we can pick a sequence. Hopefully you can see that. Oh my god, you know what I've got to pick for this? There's a buffalo on it, and a genie and a flag. But I feel like the white and red flag and the buffalo just points to one book at the minute, so we'll pick that one. So I picked The Buffalo Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones, and I really didn't like The Only Good Indians, so I am nervous about this. This is a special signed edition from, I think I got it from the Abominable Book Club. I'm really nervous about this one. I've been seeing some mixed reviews. I think it's a historical fiction with vampires. Yes, it's set in 1912. It says a reinvention of vampire lore, but it sounds like it's going to be quite heavy and dense and slow. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect with this one, but if it's going to be like The Only Good Indians, which it sounds like it might, I am unsure whether I'm going to like it. Let's pick another book out of the book jar. The Last Final Girl. That is on my Kindle. Is that Stephen Graham Jones as well? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's Stephen Graham Jones as well. How weird's that? I feel like I'll probably like this one more though. It reminds me of that Riley Sager book. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something like, well, it might just be Final Girls. Yeah, so yeah, this is The Last Final Girl by Stephen Graham Jones. Now, it's probably gonna have sort of the same premise as the Riley Sager one, I'm guessing. Oh, it's like a slasher book. Oh, so this girl got like attacked by this man in a Michael Jackson mask, and she survived, and she's known as the town's heroic final girl. Okay, this blurb is really confusing, but it sounds like we're following a final girl and a girl known as the final girl because she survived this murderer, and it seems like we're following the killer, but I'm not sure, and it seems to have a Michael Jackson theme for some reason. But yeah, I think I will like this one more than The Buffalo Hunter. It seems more of a like fast-paced horror book. Not that I do enjoy like slower books, but I'm just apprehensive because of the author and I've not liked previous works. So let's pick one more challenge and then we'll do one more book title thing. This is thirsty work. An author I have loved. Okay, so probably not going to fit our book club book in this one because I've not read from that author before. The first thing that pops to mind is Trudy Canavan, because I do need to carry on with a series. Yeah, I am choosing The Ambassador's Mission by Trudy Canavan. I have read 2 trilogies by Trudy Canavan and all 6 books of those have been 5 stars for me. She is one of my all-time favourite authors. However, I haven't continued on with her works for a few years now. I think this is leading off the Black Magician's trilogy. From the synopsis, like the characters seem familiar. Yes, set in the world of the Black Magician trilogy, but I'm not sure how close it is to it or stuff like that because I haven't read the Black Magician trilogy for a long time and I have forgotten everything. So I might need to find like a quick recap of the last book of that online somewhere before I jump into this one. Because it's set in the same world, that like gives me even more hope that this will be 5 stars as well, and I have been looking for a chance to continue on with this author. I am nervous because I've bigged this author up now to be like a all-time favourite, that what if the next 2 trilogies aren't as good, I'm going to be really disappointed. I'm sure it will. These books are basically set in a like magician's school. That's what the Black Magician trilogy was. So this one, Sonia, that name sounds familiar, but I'm not too sure. She's needed to hunt down a rogue magician, killing them. I'm not too sure if any of this is a spoiler, so I won't go into it. But yeah, there is a rogue magician killing like all the other magicians, and they need to investigate that. The assistant to the new guild ambassador has gone missing. They're probably going to be our two main storylines, investigating this like magician serial killer and finding this guild ambassador assistant. Oh, but if this person leaves the city to go find the ambassador's assistant, she will be exiled, and she obviously don't want that, does she? So she's going to be in a situation, I'm assuming she does leave, else then one of the plot lines can't be explored. But yeah, I can't wait to see. I love murder mysteries in fantasies. That has got me even more excited. I really hope I get to this one this month. And last one to get to our 5 books will be from the book jar. Let's go for this one. This one's a big one. Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. I have had Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson for so long now, since it came out, because I read Enchantment of Ravens and what was the other one? Is it Sorcery of Thorns? I think that's what it's called, when they came out, and I loved them, so I immediately bought this one and then just didn't get to it. I'm not sure if I've left it too long because it is a YA. Oh, this actually sounds really interesting. Artemisia is training to be a Grey Sister, a nun who cleanses the bodies of the deceased so that their souls can pass on. Otherwise, they will rise as spirits with a ravenous hunger for the living. She would rather deal with the dead than the living, who trade whispers about her scarred hands and trouble past. When her convent is attacked by possessed soldiers, Artemisia defends it by awakening an ancient spirit bound to a saint's relic. It is a revenant, a malevolent being that threatens to possess her the moment she drops her guard. And then it goes on about more of the plot, but we don't need to know more. I'm just really interested about our main character being a nun who cleanses the bodies of the deceased. It reminds me of that Mark Lawrence book, is it Red Sister? But this is probably like a more YA version. This has got me even more interested in this, even though it is YA. I do tend to like YA fantasies. I don't like YA thrillers or horrors. So yeah, this one should be good as well. So here are the books that I've picked out for November, as well as The Last Final Girls, if that's what it's called. The Last Final Girl on my Kindle as well. I am more hopeful to get into more of these this month because there are some that I'm really excited about, especially the Ambassador's Mission and Vespertine. So yeah, and The Last Final Girl, I'm excited for that one as well. I will check back in with you next time I make a TBR and tell you how many of these I read. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time I upload a video. Bye!